Hey, what's going on, guys? It's MaxMax24, and for those of you who don't know, I'm on TikTok. That's right, I'm on the glorious platform that is TikTok. And on TikTok, I've garnered a little bit of a following there. If you don't follow me there, you should really go follow me on TikTok. And if you follow me on TikTok and you found me on YouTube, welcome to the party. But on TikTok, I do this video series called Games That Need to Be Remastered. These are games that I grew up on, that I love, that I think deserve to be remastered, deserve to be remade in today's graphics. I've done a couple episodes of this, but I don't have the playlist feature yet on TikTok, so it's really hard to keep track of them. So that's why I'm delivering you this beautiful compilation of all of those videos. But before we get into that, please, as always, remember to drop a like, comment, subscribe, tell friends, and all that jazz, all the fun stuff us YouTubers tell you guys to do. And without further ado, let's get into games that deserve to be remastered. Games that need to be remastered. Let's go. Transformers, the game, came out during the PlayStation 2 era and roughly followed the plotline of the Transformers movie by Michael Bay. The game was broken into multiple levels, and now these levels were their own self-contained little open worlds, where you could run around as the Transformer that you played in that level, and just blow up this town if you wanted to. You had the suburbs, you had military bases, you had Cybertron, you had all these fun little tiny small levels. You could drive around, you could transform at will. There was 2 storylines you could follow, the Decepticons and the Autobots. You could play as Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, Barricade, Megatron, all the awesome Transformers. This game would be awesome with today's graphics. Just imagine, if you have not played this game, you really should. It was such a fun time if you're a Transformers fan, alright? Go play this. Go find it somewhere. I don't know where you're going to find it, but go find it somewhere. Somebody please remaster this. It probably never will be remastered because of rights and stuff, but please do it. Games that need to be remastered. Let's go. Saints Row 2 was the last Saints Row that was sort of in the realm of reality, right? It was still kind of weird, still kind of bonkers, but it was the last one in the realm of reality, because then they went to Saints Row the Third, then they went to Saints Row 4, then they went to Get Out of Hell. The series just got more and more bonkers after Saints Row 2, but Saints Row 2 was actually more realistic. And the city of Stillwater was fun to explore. The story was interesting. You built back up the Saints after the events of the first one, and it was interesting and it made sense, and I had a lot of fun with it. They remastered the third one, but they really should remaster the second one, alright? The second one has so much more potential. It was so much fun. It was so beloved. It doesn't even work on Windows 10 anymore. They might have updated it. I know there was like a mod or something that fixed it, but it doesn't even work on Windows 10. So please remaster this one. If you never played Saints Row 2, you have to go play it, alright? It's a completely different game than Saints Row the Third and beyond, alright? Go play Saints Row 2. Games that need to be remastered. Let's go. I have so many memories of heading to my Nana's house, booting up her computer, and playing SimTown. It was just, I absolutely loved it. But what is SimTown? SimTown is like SimCity, but on a smaller scale and made for children. Alright, it's much more kid-focused than SimCity was. There's fun, cute little houses, like a freaking burger shop that looks like that, like a clown. Haunted houses, there's all these little houses you can plop down, you can build little roads between them. There's not a whole lot of management going on, it's more just plopping down random buildings and seeing people walk around, and then there's like some criminal dude who like drains the river and stuff. It was really enjoyable. If you never played SimTown, you might be able to find it at thrift stores or online. I have no idea where you can find it. I still have it on disc. But seriously, you should check it out, because it was so different and cute and just fun to play when I was younger. And I think a remaster of this game would be awesome, alright? Being able to relive my nostalgia. There's probably not a huge market for it, but I want it. Games that need to be remastered. Let's go! So, they've been doing a couple Call of Duty remasters. They remastered Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 2, but why haven't they remastered Black Ops yet? Seriously, Activision, get on that. Black Ops had one of the best campaigns in all of Call of Duty. What do the numbers mean, Mason? Such an iconic storyline. The frickin' multiplayer was so much fun. You had the OG Nuketown. Nuketown is one of the best maps Call of Duty's ever delivered. And they had a great zombies mode, alright? This Black Ops was the whole package. It was. So why not remaster it? Come on. If you've never played Black Ops, get on that, alright? I don't know what you're doing. Go play Black Ops. You can get it for 360, Wii, PlayStation 3. You can get it for a lot of things. Go play it, because you have to experience one of the best Call of Duties. And then Activision, go and remaster it. Games that need to be remastered. Let's go. Godzilla Destroy All Monsters was a fighting game that came out for Nintendo GameCube and original Xbox, and it was a lot of fun. You would play as any of the Godzilla monsters, that's any of the Godzilla monsters, and you would fight another Godzilla monster. It was awesome.
You would fight each other in these destroyable environments, and it was so much fun. Playing with friends, beating Godzilla and beating the crap out of Mechagodzilla was just so much fun. I think if they redid this game with today's graphics, it would be a top-notch fighting game. Especially with Kong vs. Godzilla coming out, why isn't there a new Godzilla game? Where are all the Godzilla and Kong games? What the heck? What's going on, game industry? If you never played Godzilla Destroy All Monsters, either go watch YouTube videos of it, or go play it. Go find it at like half-price books or something, or GameStop. It's well worth it. Games that need to be remastered. Let's go. Super Mario 64 was the first 3D Mario game, and it came out for the Nintendo 64. And it was a blast. This game was simply amazing, and it recently got a port to the Nintendo Switch, included in the 3D All-Stars collection, but I want a remaster. Imagine Super Mario 64 with Super Mario Odyssey's graphics. That would be a day one purchase for me. And Nintendo missed their perfect time to do that. They could have done a remaster for the 3D All-Stars collection or even a separate thing. Instead, they decided to just do a simple port. Come on, Nintendo. The amount of money you would make from remastering Super Mario 64 would be enormous. That would be one of the best-selling Switch games. I know it would be. Like, I'm happy you ported it, but I wish you went the extra mile. Games that need to be remastered. Let's go. Spider-Man Friend or Foe was a beat-em-up platformer type game starring Spider-Man, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. You have to stop a symbiote invasion by teaming up with Spider-Man's greatest villains. You track them down, fight them, beat them in a boss battle, and then they join your side. And there was couch co-op so you could sit down and play this game with your friends. Sadly, the game got delisted off of all digital platforms. Come on, Activision. It may not have been a great game, but I absolutely loved it. It was a lot of fun, and I really want it remastered. If you didn't get a chance to play Friend or Foe, you have to. You have to go to like an old game store now to pick it up, but still, go track it down. They'll probably never remaster it because now Insomniac's making Spider-Man games, but I really hope they do. Games that deserve remasters. Let's go. So last year, Blizzard released a remaster of Warcraft 3, which didn't go over well. But I'd really love if they tried to remaster the first Warcraft game. Warcraft, Orcs, and Humans began my favorite series of all time, which is the Warcraft series. And I think it definitely deserves to be remastered. The game is very dated by today's standards, like very dated. You can't even buy it on Battle.net. You have to buy it through GOG Galaxy. But if they remade it in today's graphics, even the Warcraft 3 graphics, I'd be happy. Just don't do the Warcraft 3 Reforged thing. The Diablo 2 remaster looks like it's going to be great. And the StarCraft remaster was really good. If you do it like that, I'm going to be super happy. Since you're probably never going to give us a Warcraft 4, at least spend the time and effort to remake all the Warcraft games. Games that need to be remastered. Let's go. Ubisoft released an HD remaster of the Assassin's Creed Ezio trilogy, and they remastered Assassin's Creed 3, but why haven't they remastered Assassin's Creed 1? Ubisoft, why did you skip Altair? Alright, this game kicked off this series, it started it all, so why not give it a remaster / remake? The gameplay mechanics are a little dated, the graphics are decent. Give it a big remaster or remake though. That'd be awesome. And then people who have not played the first Assassin's Creed, who maybe jumped on the series in like Origin, Odyssey, they can experience where the series came from. And Altair needs more time to shine, alright? Ezio gets the limelight for some reason. Altair is why the series exists. Please, Ubisoft. Please remaster it or something. Games that need to be remastered. Let's go. 343 Industries made a Halo Anniversary and a Halo 2 Anniversary Edition, but they have not yet made a Halo 3 Anniversary Edition. These Anniversary Editions took the core of Halo 1 and Halo 2 and remade them in today's graphics. Halo 3 was included in the Master Chief Collection, and that was where Halo 2 Anniversary also launched. Halo 3 has not received the Anniversary Edition update. It might look a little better in the Master Chief Collection on PC, but that does not mean it got the Anniversary Update, because it hasn't yet. And to me, you need to finish off the original Halo trilogy with these Anniversary Updates. The original Halo trilogy is one of the best sci-fi stories in games, and I really want them to give this an Anniversary Update. The cool thing about the anniversary editions is you could switch between the old and new graphics. That should be a staple of remasters. Please do it for Halo 3, please. Remastered, let's go. So a couple of years ago, THQ released a remastered version of Battle for Bikini Bottom. The music was great, the gameplay was great, it was a really great remaster. But now I want them to remaster the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game. This game was a lot of fun. I didn't get as into Battle for Bikini Bottom as I did the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. And the weird thing is, the PC version and the console versions were completely different. The console version was more like a Battle for Bikini Bottom type game. The PC version was a point-and-click adventure game. Both versions of the game were a lot of fun, and I would really love them to remaster both of them. The console version was probably more popular, so that's the first one they would even consider remastering. But still, I loved the PC one. That's the one I owned. I played the console version at a friend's house, so I would really want to see the PC version with today's graphics, but I'll also take the console version. Games that need to be remastered. Let's go. So a couple of years ago, Insomniac remade the original Ratchet & Clank game and changed some elements and brought it into today's graphics. And now they have Rift Apart coming out on PS5, which is a brand new Ratchet & Clank experience. But I would love if after Rift Apart, they would go back to Ratchet & Clank Going Commando. This is the second one in the series. It would be absolutely amazing if they gave Going Commando the same treatment as they gave the original game. Give it today's graphics, give it some new game mechanics, maybe alter the story a little bit, give it a lot of new cinematics, and make it amazing. Of course, right now, focus your energies on Rift Apart, because I'm super excited for Rift Apart. But after that, do Going Commando. Also, focus on Spider-Man, but still, make sure Going Commando HD Remake is in your future.
Games that need to be remastered. Let's go. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was a Dragon Ball Z fighting game that came out all the way back in 2007. You and a friend selected from a roster of over 100 Dragon Ball characters, and you duked it out on these huge 3D stages. The fight mechanics were actually very in-depth with so many different moves and combos that you could do. The maps were these huge expansive 3D environments that you could destroy through your attacks to the point where you could destroy the entire map. This is probably one of the best Dragon Ball Z experiences I have ever played. This one made me feel like I was in the Dragon Ball universe. The Xenoverse series has come close, but nothing beats Budokai Tenkaichi 3. If you have not played this game, you really should. It's on PS2 and Wii. I highly recommend it.
Games that need to be remastered. Let's go. Infamous was a third-person action-adventure game for the PlayStation 3. The game lets you play as Cole, who had electricity-based superpowers, and you got to choose between being good or evil. Your choices would impact the game and impact the story. You got to run around this city with superpowers, and it was heavily influenced by comic books. Then after this, they made Infamous 2 and Infamous Second Son. And this was a really fun series. It was one of the great superhero series of the time. But since then, we haven't gotten any Infamous news, either a fourth one in the series or a remaster of this one. But I desperately want a remaster. Imagine a superhero game not based on Marvel or DC with today's graphics. Wouldn't that be amazing? Sony, please consider bringing back the Infamous series with a remaster of the first title. Please. Games that need to be remastered. Let's go. By the end of this year, we will have our hands on the Diamond and Pearl Pokemon remakes, and I am super excited for those. However, growing up, I played the third version, the Platinum version, and there has been zero news on that. They have not said whether the Platinum content is being folded into the Diamond and Pearl content, or they have plans for a Platinum remake. I'm really hoping that they're doing something with the Platinum content, because I grew up on Platinum. I grew up going into that other dimension and catching this guy. I grew up playing that. That was my game. While my friends were playing Diamond and Pearl, I was playing Platinum, and I thought I was so cool. That was my first big introduction into the world of Pokemon, and I need them to do something with the content. Please, Nintendo, either add it to Diamond and Pearl or do a remake of this game entirely. Please.
Games that need to be remastered. Let's go.
So last year, Nintendo released the Super Mario 3D All-Stars Collection that bundled Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy all onto one cartridge. Now this was great and all. We got to play all of the 3D Mario games on one console, except for Mario Galaxy 2 for some reason. But one thing that would absolutely be phenomenal is if Nintendo went the extra mile and actually remastered Mario 64. Now, Super Mario 64 was the first 3D Mario game we ever got. It came out for the Nintendo 64 and is absolutely phenomenal. You would run around Peach's castle, jump into these paintings, and complete awesome levels. It was just so cool to play Mario in 3D for the first time ever. It would even be cooler though if Nintendo actually went back to Mario 64 and gave it an overhaul, gave it new graphics, gave it a huge big refresh. Imagine Super Mario 64 but with Super Mario Odyssey's graphics. Please Nintendo, please just do it, please.
Games that need to be remastered. Let's go. Star Wars Empire at War is a Star Wars real-time strategy game that came out a little while ago for PC. It let you control the armies of the Empire or the Rebellion in giant awesome battles. You could play land battles, or space battles, or do this galactic conquest mode where you took over the entire galaxy. You could even build the Death Star and blow up planets. This game was a lot of fun, and it still is a lot of fun. I'll jump on this game a lot and play with my buddies. But imagine this game with today's graphics. You take the graphics of current RTSs and throw them on Empire at War, and that would be awesome. Call up the people who made the Total War franchise and tell them to remaster Empire at War. Someone has to remaster this game. And maybe while they're at it, they could throw in the Republic and the droids in this and make it even better. If you have not played Empire at War, you really should go play Empire at War, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. It's absolutely amazing.
So those are all the games that I think need to be remastered. Let me know what games you think need to be remastered. Let me know what games you love, that you grew up with, that you think just deserve this beautiful, fresh coat of paint. Like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, you know, all the fun stuff us YouTubers tell you guys to do. Follow me on TikTok if you want the videos right when they come out and you don't want to wait till the compilation video. And I hope to see you in the next video.